Hi everyone, I am Insala from Freaky Loops, and today I'm going to show you how I make my kicks. So I would use Massive, but you can use every synth on the market as long as you have a sine wave and the possibility to attach an envelope to the pitch. Okay, let's start. Initialize the preset and let's write a MIDI note. Okay, let's select our sine wave. Be sure this knob is on the left. This indicates sine wave on the left and square wave on the right. We're going to need no sustain on the main envelope. In fact, the fourth envelope is attached to the main amp of the synth, and we're going to play with a decay. And then we're going to attach the pitch envelope. We are having two problems. First one, the fundamental frequency is too high. We are going to need it between 44 and 50 Hz. So let's lower the pitch. Perfect. And second, the volume is too low. So we're going to increase the voices to 8. Unison voices is like duplicating the oscillator with the same parameters. This will increase the volume. But as you can hear, every hit is different. That's because of the phases. So each of the 8 voices is starting randomly. We're going to force every single wave to start from the beginning with the restart via gate button. Okay, now let's increase the modulation index. Let's get rid of this sustain and let's play with the decay. Much better now. We can add some feedback. Too much. And some distortion. I love the sine shaper. Maybe too much. Let's increase the release a bit. And we're done for the body. Now let's duplicate the track and we're going to make our top. So the first step is creating our body, then the pick and the punch of the kick with another sine wave, same technique as before. So let's lower the volume. Let's use 6 voices for this one. Let's make sure the retrig is activated. We won't need any sustain again. And we're going to have a shorter envelope now. Let's attach the envelope 1 on the pitch. And we're going to need a higher oscillator now. Okay. Now let's freeze and flatten our tracks. And let's mix them a bit. Before anything else, let's make sure there is no fade at the beginning. This clip is not starting from the beginning of the sound, so let's unwarp it, zoom in, and move the start flag. Let's lower the volume of the top for now. When a layer sounds, I'd love to have my main sound and then add gradually my layer so I can stop where it sounds right to me. Let's make a few tweaks on the body. Compressor, higher the ratio, and let's play with the attack and release. This is clipping. Maybe some overdrive. And an EQ. Right click here and choose oversampling. That's okay for now. Let's try with our top. Let's get rid of the lowest frequencies and maybe higher the volume with a simple utility. We can also try to pitch it up a bit. Let's listen. Maybe too high. And we can also trim our kick a bit. Great. Let's group them now. And keep mixing. Maybe a tiny bit of EQ. And some distortion, like Isotope Trash 2, a multiband distortion unit. Let's click on the multiband in the lowest band, tape saturation. I love it. And we can try some different algorithm on the other bands. We can try lowering the pitch of the body. Let's try to get rid of this. We will add an EQ after because distortion is adding harmonics, so we want to control them after distortion. and we can play with the top. Maybe we can use the transient shaper. Way better now. A limiter. Okay, let's render it. Let's arm for recording this track. Be sure it is muted, and then choose resampling. Okay, we're done. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.